Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, I want to share with you some fantastic new skincare discoveries that I've made in the past couple of months. Recently, I've been putting a lot of products through their paces, and while some of them have turned out to be total fails, I've discovered some real good holy grails and favourites along the way. We have no time in our lives for those fails, so in today's video, I want to focus down on the best of the best, the fantastic new skincare discoveries that have really earned a place in my skincare routine. So, sit back, relax, and let's talk new skincare discoveries. Now, before we get into this video, I would love to know what your experiences have been with any of the products I mentioned today. Do you totally agree with me, and are they holy grails worthy of a place in everyone's skincare routine, or did you have a different experience? I love to hear your guys' feedback, so let me know in the comments section below. I want to keep the positivity going, so if you like this style of video and content, a little bit more free-flowing, a little bit more chatty, don't forget to let me know by reaching down and giving this video a big thumbs up and a like. It's also a fantastic way of supporting me and the channel. I'm always so grateful for your support. Now, I've got a lot of product to get through today, so I'm going to have to keep this intro short. Let's cut that waffle and delve straight on in. And I'm going to start with two new products from Face Theory. Now, I've been using Face Theory skincare for about 2 years now, and honestly, they used to be one of my favourite skincare brands. Then I think that they kind of got a bit lazy with their formulations. The original products in the collection, amazingly good, and then some of their newer launches just seemed a little bit rushed and hurried. It wasn't really performing as well as some of the OG products, and I kind of lost interest in the brand. I also found, because they like to minimise the amount of preservatives in their products, which works for some but not for everyone, the products didn't really have a long shelf life, so I found that they were separating and spoiling before I'd use the whole thing. I kind of decided, you know what, I'm going to move on from Face Theory, and I covered all the reasons for this in a recent video, which I'll link up there. However, two of their recent launches really did catch my eye, and I thought, okay, let's just put them on order, put them through their paces, and I'll share with you kind of the thoughts and feelings. Honestly, loved both of them. So they're these two products. Like, say what you want about Face Theory, I think their packaging is always A+ and looks, so it makes you want to reach for the products. So this is their Saliatica toner, and this is their Oyuwaki eye cream. I wish they'd work on the names a little bit, make them easier to pronounce when you're trying to film, because neither of these are that easy to pronounce, but I have left links to these alongside all the other products mentioned in today's video in the description box below, so you don't need to remember how to Google and spell them. You can just use those links if you want to check the products out, the ingredients, and read the reviews, all there for your convenience. Now, let's start with the Oyuwaki eye cream. I do remember trying this as like a sample size maybe like a year ago, but it has been out of stock for the longest time. Well, it came back in stock and I thought, let's put the full size on order and put it through its paces. I love this eye cream. It's just got a beautiful blend of different ingredients that kind of tackle multiple issues that you might have in the delicate eye area. So you've got 4 different antioxidants in here, which I love. Antioxidants protect the skin against free radicals, and you know, the delicate and thinner skin under our eye is more prone to oxidative stress than the rest of our skin, so antioxidants are kind of a real must-have in a good eye cream. It's also got lactic acid in here, so if you suffer from melia, those little tiny white bumps that sometimes we get under the eye, this is going to be a really great way of gently, over time, exfoliating them and removing them from the skin. It's also a great preventative measure, so if you're worried about triggering the emergence of melia, you can use this to kind of prevent everything and delay the onset of them. It's super hydrating, and it's just all around a really nice eye cream. I'd say this is in the category of actually worth a purchase. Some eye creams, just bougie moisturizers. Not this. Hopefully that ingredients list has kind of demonstrated you're getting a little bit more for your money with this product. I paid £18.99, which certainly isn't the cheapest out there, but I'd say this is a 5-star eye cream, and definitely one to keep your, I was going to say eye out, pardon the pun, if you're looking for a good addition to your skincare routine. In a similar vein, this is the Saliatica toner, combining a 2% BHA alongside some Centella Asiatica and some calming and soothing botanicals. I actually only picked this up because I saw an article in the Daily Mail saying everyone hailing and calling out this as the best toner for oily, acne-prone skin. Of course, that's my skin type, so I read the article and I was like, okay, people are really loving this. I need to put one on order to see what the fuss is about. You know what? I totally get it. This is actually the second bottle I put on order. Love the first one, used it up, and now I bought a second one. I think this is head and shoulders above the Paula's Choice Skin Perfecting BHA Liquid Exfoliant, particularly if you've got oily or acne-prone skin. It's super calming and hydrating because of that Centella Asiatica. It's got some added antioxidants here too, and it maintains that 2% salicylic acid concentration, which studies show is like maximum effectiveness with minimum risk of irritation. It's just all around a really nice toner. cleanser. I think unlike the Paula's Choice equivalent that this always seems to get compared to, I think this works better for oily, acne-prone skin, whereas the Paula's Choice one works better for drier skin types, because there are some things in here could potentially dry the skin out just a little bit. Great if you have an oily skin type because it'll keep you matte, but just bear that in mind if you've got a drier skin type to work with. Another favourite brand of mine that had some recent new launches that I was really keen to try and honestly fell in love with is Beauty of Joseon, an amazing Korean skincare brand, and I did a full review. I'll leave a link to that up there if you want to check it out in more detail. These two products aren't included in that review because they weren't actually launched at that time, but I fallen in love with them, and I might do a little bit of an update. So this is the Green Plum Refreshing Cleanser, and this is the Apricot Blossom Peeling Gel. Both absolutely wonderful. Let's start with the peeling gel first. So this is described as an exfoliator with a soft gommage texture with 90% fruit, flower, water, and 8% plant-derived cellulose. So that doesn't really tell you a whole lot actually about what this product's going to do. Basically, that plant-derived cellulose will ball up as you work it into the skin and give a very gentle manual exfoliation. If you've ever used this product, which is the Secret Key Lemon Sparkling Peeling Gel, it kind of works in the same way, but I prefer the texture of this. I think it's got a better ingredient profile because it's got some botanicals to calm, soothe, and give a little vibrancy back to the complexion. And of these two, I probably would reach for this over the Secret Key. It comes down to personal preference, but if you want a super gentle manual exfoliator for your skincare routine, this is probably the one that I'd recommend. Absolutely gorgeous. The same can be said for the cleanser when it comes to its description. This says it's a low pH cleanser, meaning it's pH balanced, containing that 25% prune fruit water, same as that exfoliator, and mung bean extract that's going to gently lift away impurities and skin waste while leaving the skin moist. Again, I think sometimes they could work on the wording here, because I think leaving the skin moist, not the best description. Mung bean, I love as an ingredient. Hate the name, but I love the ingredient because it is a ferment which is really going to deeply hydrate the skin and also has some antioxidant benefit. I like that prune water, which is a little bit different to the usual water or aqua, which is what you see in traditional cleansers. And this is a really, really effective cleanser. It has a very light foaming action. It's certainly not going to like rock your world and change your whole skincare routine. But if you want a nice pH balanced cleanser that has a bit more of a silky, velvety texture than some of the drugstore equivalents, this is probably the one that I would go for. It doesn't break the bank, and I think, again, Beauty of Joseon have just knocked it out of the park. Now, with the recent products that I've been trying out, I've tried to keep to a range of price brackets, you know, some drugstore, some luxury and bougie, because I want to cater to a range of different budgets here on Mad About Skin. So one of the luxury skincare brands that I put through their paces was Allies of Skin. I'll leave a link to a video I did with a full review up there. Definitely check that out before you splurge on any of the products, because they really did have a mix of holy grails and total fails. But one product that I definitely fell in love with was this. This is the Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. Actually the most affordable of all of the Allies of Skin products too, and it's one of the best. This cleanser, so good. So originally I was just using it as a cleanser, you know, working into the skin, 60 seconds, wash off, and it was it had a velvety texture, it felt luxurious, you felt like you were getting an elevated experience for the higher price point that you're paying, and it definitely left the skin feeling really soft and nourished. So really good cleanser. But then I actually read some reviews online that said the key to this is actually leaving it on the skin for like 2 or 3 minutes. Let those amino acids really get to work, because that's when you'll see the additional benefit. So I started applying it to damp skin, working it in for like 60 seconds. Then I brush my teeth, leave it on skin for like 3 further minutes and wash it off. Honestly, game changing. My skin has never felt softer after a cleanse. There is zero dryness and irritation. I think even the most hydrating of gel cleansers can leave me feeling a little bit tight and dry. Not with this product. It is so good. I normally wouldn't say spend more than like £15 on a cleanser. I don't think it's worth it, but I probably will make the exception for this product, and I really have fallen in love with it. Will I put another one on order after I've used this? Probably, but I'm going to save it for those special occasions when I want to feel a bit bougie, feel a bit extra, bring the spa into my home. Then I'll probably reach for this cleanser, and you definitely get outcomes that I think justify that higher price point. Now, I always feel a little bit guilty when I recommend or fangirl about slightly higher price point brands and products, because you know, I am aware that there's a whole cost of living thing going on at the moment, and with the price of everything going up and up, I'd hate to think that anyone was scrimping in other areas of their lives to afford more luxury and bougie skincare products, because I'm here to tell you the drugstore is where it's at, and you can get game-changing results at really affordable prices. So I now want to come on to some of my new discoveries at the drugstore that I'm loving. Now, for the longest time possible, I've recommended this. This is the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. an amazing product. It's traditional, it's like the oldest style of cleanser around, but it's just a really rich and emollient cleanser that softens everything down but melts away even the most stubborn water resistant SPF. This, if you just need it all off in one like that, is the cleanser that I would recommend. The only reason I stopped referencing it on the channel is Pond's isn't a fully cruelty-free brand, and that's something that I've really been transitioning to in my own skincare routine. So I've been hunting for an equally as high performance cold cream cleanser that is cruelty-free, and I found one. It is this product. Now, this is the Boots Traditional Skin Cream. Now, it's a bit of a mouthful to say, and you know what, you get an absolute vat of product here. This is £1.49. I think the Pond's for less product is like £4, so it's definitely more affordable, which I love. It's got the same blend of beautiful ingredients, and again, it works like that cold cream cleanse. You work a really thick layer into the skin, you keep working till everything's emulsified and starts to disappear and kind of turns into that cream itself. You rinse it off, and honestly, it's like the best cleansing experience you'll ever have. It's thick like the cold cream cleanser from Pond's, so I would say get yourself a washcloth, a muslin cloth, or a flannel to really remove it from the skin to make sure you get every last trace off. But this, it's an oldie but a goodie, and for the price point you can't complain. So if you want to try the Pond's cold cream cleanser, but the thing that's stopping you is the fact it's not a cruelty free brand, check this one out by Boots. So good. In fact, it's more affordable. I'd say it works slightly better and you get a whole lot of product for your money. Keeping with the Boots brand, I want to introduce you to this. This is a glycolic acid body peel. Now, the reason I've only just tried this is it was only launched like 1 month ago. Honestly, this is so good. I think the name's a little bit misleading. It's called a body peel. You're not going to get any peeling from this. It's basically a really nice gel that you put on before you shower, leave it on for like 2 or 3 minutes, rinse it off, and then you have that velvety, baby soft skin afterwards. I really like this because it actually leaves behind a nice level of hydration. Unlike some glycolic acid body products, it doesn't strip and doesn't dry. So if you're using the ordinary 7% glycolic toning solution on the body and you're finding it's a little bit too much, maybe it's a little bit stripping and drying, actually switch out for this one, which is actually more affordable. For this huge amount of product, you're paying £2.99. Can't argue with that price point. And it's just a really nice blend of alpha hydroxy acids alongside some botanicals for hydration and just a really nice texture. I love the fact it's not a leave-on product, so you can put it on, brush your teeth, jump in the shower, rinse it off. It's super easy and a way to kind of like guarantee a good body skin day in a flash. Now, finally, I'm going to take us back to Korea. I probably should have mentioned this alongside the beauty of joseon. This is a Korean skincare brand and product I'm loving. It's the Skin Food Royal Honey Propolis Enrich Essence. The reason I love this is because I love a product that looks super bougie, but doesn't actually cost the earth to purchase. And this definitely fills that. Look at that. This looks like something you'd normally pay like $100 for. It looks that gorgeous and luxury. But actually, I paid £26 for this, so it's not super expensive either. It comes with a really nice dropper and dispenser, and because you have to like twist the cap, it's travel friendly, it doesn't leak everywhere. It's enriched with propolis, which is one of my favorite calming, soothing and hydrating ingredients, and something that you rarely see outside of Korean skincare, but hopefully it will become more popular here in the West. This is all around one of my favorite products if I want a little extra hydration, a little extra nourishment in the skin. After an exfoliation, you can use this as your buffering step in your skincare routine, bring back that hydration, balance the pH of the skin, and just get it ready for the rest of your skincare routine. Such an amazing product, and hands down the nicest packaging I think I've discovered this year. So there you have it, guys, a rundown of some of my favorite new skincare discoveries. Have you got any experiences with anything mentioned in today's video? Sound off in the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. And wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.